How are you doing, folks? I get a lot of messages from you guys about when is this going to be reviewed, when is this going to be released, but I think more than any product this year, in the last 2 months, I've gotten so many messages from you guys and from personal friends asking if I'm going to test out the Osmo Pocket 3 because they specifically are really interested in buying one. And it's so funny because the messages started flooding in like the day that I started to consider one for myself. I have a trip coming to Bhutan at the end of the year that I thought this would be great for my traveling companion to help get some B-roll for me. And it just looked like a really nice balanced package. Whilst I opened this tiny box with the world's biggest ceremonial knife from Mongolia, the full story is I actually contacted B&H Photo to get a loaner, but they're back ordered and they didn't know when it would ship. I checked the DJI store. It said that it was back ordered, but it looked like it was going to ship before too long. So I ordered, it said that it would ship in middle of December, which would get it here for me in time for my trip. But it actually shipped the same day and arrived here 2 days later. So I got it much quicker than I anticipated. So this is not a sponsored promo or anything like this. I bought this with my own money, had it shipped to the house. This is the, what do they call it? The creator combo that has all of the extra bits and pieces that I have to say, again, not sponsored. I have actually really no relationship with this side of DJI. I do some work with Hasselblad though. It looks like a really great balance. Now, these kind of products often have a lot of things going for them and then a big but, like it looks small and compact but the battery life is terrible, or the sensor's tiny, or they've compromised on this or that. It really looks like they improved all the things you could ask for on the version 2, and that there's nothing else on the market like this that seems to offer such an all-in-one system. So I'm just going to unbox it here, show it to you. I've got a videographer coming in to film some lenses and cameras and stuff with me early next week. So we're actually going to test it out on those shoots, but I'd like to know exactly what else you'd like to see tested. Forgive me, folks, it is the Black Friday weekend, and I've renamed Black Friday for myself this year to Pink Friday in celebration of the new Pink House shoot that I have with Steph. And I have a whole bunch of sales going on at learn.mattgranger.com. For example, you can get 60% off most of my courses and up to 75% off on bundles. I'll have details of those below. I also have a page at my website that lists out those sales, but also I'm curating the best deals I find online, like 30% off lenses, 50% off hard drives, you know, all kinds of different stuff, 15% off tripods, 50% off camera straps. I've got a lot of the stuff here from the video I recently did on it, and I'm updating that every day or so when I find new deals. So you can find details on that below. Please do check it out. My deals are only up for about a week from now, so don't miss out. So top line on this guy, as I unbox it, it has a 1-inch sensor, a 3-axis stabilized gimbal. The whole thing is essentially a gimbal. And it'll do up to 4K 120. It also shoots log and HLG. And what I liked about it from the videos that I've seen so far, and I actually went into the DJI store in Hong Kong to check it out and get hands-on with it myself before committing to buy it, was that, I don't know if this will be charged to show you, but basically as soon as you turned the screen, the camera, no it's not, oh, there it is, it just kind of rotates, turns itself on, and is ready to film. And you can set it up so as soon as you turn that screen, like within a second, it's actually rolling and it's stabilized. And then as you're moving around, it's following you. You can have it set up so that you can have it track a face, so I can like have it select me and then go and walk around the scene, and it will just follow me, you know, as long as I think you could pretty much walk around it because of the rotation it has. So for people who want to be able to grab, you know, content on the go with a really small packet, well, like I said, I paid for it because I think it's going to be really helpful for some extra B-roll. This isn't going to replace filming with a Z8 or Z9 or a Sony A7 something on a proper big gimbal. We're talking full frame sensor and huge lens arrangement options versus a 1-inch sensor, but this will literally just fit in your pocket. So it's called an Osmo Pocket for a good reason, right? The reason I went with the creator pack, so let's just see what else is in here. You always end up with so many little extra things. So this is the actual case that you can carry it in. So it will pack down to just that big to be able to travel around. So that's kind of handy. This is the extra battery pack that comes with the creator kit. You can put the tripod feet straight onto that one without having to have the extra battery, but you can do it either way. So putting the extra battery on here, and then it plugs into the bottom here. Then you've got something that's like real selfie stick style length. Well, not selfie stick, like you can't hold it out there, but it gives you more to hold on to. And then the tiny little tripod, which for something this light looks like it's going to be fine. This is, I think, the adapter. Yeah, so if you don't put the extra battery, you put this little adapter on, and that's what gives you the tripod thread to put those legs on. Maybe I need to actually take it off that because it's probably too tall for my second camera angle. And the thing that I really liked about this is it has a built-in wireless mic receiver. So it's just in there, you don't have to attach anything to it. And the creator kit comes then with the transmitter. So you pair these, and then when you flip the screen and it turns itself on, as well as just you can program it to start recording, it will find the mic, connect it, and then you're just good to go. So as I walk away and have this, you know, on my shirt recording, I don't need an extra mic. So I think that's a really big plus. And so we've got all the charging cables and the dead cat and all of that kind of thing in here as well. So I really think that for a lot of content creators, and I don't know, you know, I personally find the term influencer makes my skin crawl. I don't know if content creator does that for other people. I'm not trying to diminish anyone, but for a lot of people who are creating social media content only, not something that needs to be used for in the highest quality, we're having, you know, 12-bit, 14-bit video from a full frame or bigger sensor is going to make a difference. Having a 1-inch sensor like you would get in a high-end point-and-shoot camera, that kind of thing, that's fully stabilized at this price point that just works, if it just works, I think this is really going to be a super popular camera. And like I said, I had 2 friends in America, 3 friends in Hong Kong, including the videographer who's coming in on Monday, a friend in Argentina, and others, as well as, I don't know, a dozen of you guys that I don't know personally, write saying that they're interested in this guy and wanting to know if I'm going to test it out. So I am. And let me know what you would like to see tested. Otherwise, in the next videos that we film, which is going to be, I think, on the Sigma 70-200 for E-mount and a couple of other little fun things, I will label when the B-roll was taken with this so you can see, but I will do a dedicated video on this as well. So let me know what you'd like to see. Please do check out the Black Friday sale. Let me know any questions that you have, and I'll see you soon.